Good morning. My name's Sharon and I am the agency owner for Sydney Education here in Frontline Recruitment Group, and I'm here to give you the top 5 tips for reducing static in your hair. Joking, I don't know what to do about that. I'm actually here to give you the top 5 mistakes that we see on teachers' CVs. We obviously see quite a lot of CVs come through every day, and they've got tiny little mistakes that could be an easy fix that would really get your CV noticed a lot more and make them stand out from the crowd. So here we go. Okay, mistake number 1, listing duties, not achievements. So every principal knows that you can plan lessons, you can deliver curriculum, but what they want to see is the achievements that you've made within the different roles that you've been in. So rather than delivered year 8 English classes, maybe write improved year 8 literacy scores by 15% in 1 year. So, you know, it quantifies the impact you've made in the role and doesn't just list the duties that you've done. This is quite a common one, and it's walls of text on your CV. So we get a lot of CVs that come in, they're pages and pages of text, which are probably very interesting to read if you've got, you know, half an hour, but a lot of these positions are getting multiple applicants, and principals and, you know, hiring staff have really got a couple of minutes to read through each one. So good idea to use bullet points, be straight to the point, list the things that you want to say, maybe with an explanatory paragraph underneath, but walls of text that just run into each other are put off, and so you may get overlooked. So just keep it short, to the point, tell them what you need them to know. Okay, mistake number 3, very generic personal statements or profiles at the top of your CV. Everybody describes themselves as passionate, enthusiastic, you know, so it needs to lead with something specific. So years of experience, subject specialisms, key achievements. Again, keep it short and to the point, but say something unique about you, not something generic that everybody says. Okay. Mistake number 4. Leaving out casual work or temporary roles. Even if it's just for a short period of time, it's valuable on your CV, and principals do want to see that you've stayed active in the classroom and you know, continue to work even between permanent roles. The other thing is gaps on your CV as well. So if there's an unexplained gap, that causes questions, and you know, you need to be able to give a clear timeline of what you're doing. So if you took some carers leave or you were away traveling, it's always worth mentioning that in the timeline on your CV, so the person receiving and reading that will see exactly what you've been doing and they can make sense of your career. Mistake number 5 is forgetting the extras. So things like PD courses, first aid, coaching, you know, netball, hockey, basketball, whatever. It shows obviously that you're involved with extracurricular and you go beyond just the basics of teaching, and it's really valuable for someone, you know, reading your CV to know that you can contribute extra to the school community, not just, you know, day-to-day classroom duties. Bonus mistake tip for new graduates is definitely include your prac placements on your CV. A lot of CVs come to us with, you know, from a new grad that says their qualification, the date that they graduated, but they list absolutely zero teaching experience on their CV because they think that the prac experience isn't valuable enough to put on there, but it absolutely is, because when it's your only teaching experience, it's really that's the key to unlocking your potential to a new school. So don't forget to put your prac placements on. Give as much detail about everything that you can on there to give, you know, yourself the best chance of securing your first new role. Thank you.